Now join with me, I've got the absolutely marvellous Max Bianco. Max, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Well,
How are you doing?
All good, thanks. How's things?
Yeah, grand, yeah.
All good.
Very good.
Well, Max, coming from Hartlepool, up in the northeast, how did you get into writing songs?
Oof. The depression of this town. There's nothing much to do really up there at the time. I wasn't very good at football. I tried to join the army, but I was going to be I was signed up to be a paratrooper. I signed all the forms because I hate heights. So I thought if I have to jump into battle, the scariest thing would be jumping out the fucking aeroplane or the helicopter. But as I went to go and post the forms off, I thought, nah, I don't think I'm hard enough. So I didn't post them. And I was telling my mum for weeks, I've not heard back from the army. She's like, no. I was like, yeah, I sent the forms off though. You signed them right, didn't you, mum? She was like, yeah. But yeah, no, I wimped out. And that's the only thing to do up there, really. I used to work on the steelworks, join the forces, be on the dole, or go to jail. And I decided to be a musician. So I had to leave, really. There wasn't really much space. But
So where'd you leave down to? Down to London? To Cambridge, I've mentioned before?
Cambridge, yeah. So a friend of mine had a room going in Cambridge, and I thought, it's close enough to the big city, you know. So I didn't intend to stay there very long, but I met a lot of the local musicians, like Josh Robbins, Imlac, George Breakfast, Johnny Wright. Like, the list is endless. There's a very talented crowd there. Fabian was one of the first people I met there. And I kind of just enjoyed jamming with those guys, you know, before it's a couple of years before lockdown, when Cambridge is quite an acoustic place. The folk festivals there, obviously, it was just enjoyable, man. Like I said, I didn't really think too much of the future from that point. I thought, if I need to get into the big city, it's 40 minutes on the train. But things have changed recently, so I'll be moving into the big city very soon.
Well, things have changed as well with the music. There's been some really big things you've done,
yes,
such as the Roundhouse recently with the Libertines.
Yeah, it was chaotic. I remember this. The only thing I remember from that gig was I was on stage, and I don't remember much of it, but I remember for 10 seconds I thought, fucking hell, things are about, something's really about to happen, change. There's about nearly 4,000 people who were just quiet while I was playing this song. And I was like, they don't know who I am. They had no right to be quiet for me, really. Normally they're a rowdy crowd, the Libertines bunch. And I was singing, and I just looked to the right, and I got Peter in the wings next to my manager Adam. And I was like, yeah, it's the only thing I really remember of the whole evening. I was like, because it was like a dream to play the Roundhouse, so I got to cross that one off the list as well, you know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of love shown towards you from the Libertines crowds, Peter especially.
Yeah.
There's a great moment, was it in Bath, I believe, where he played one of your songs to you?
Yeah, so he took my guitar off me, sang my song at me, and then the gig after that, he came on stage with me while I was singing. All of a sudden I heard everybody cheering. And I was like, I kind of knew what was going on, because he was singing Find My Way to You constantly, on tour, just backstage, walking around. And I heard everybody cheering, and I just looked to my right, and he came over, shared the mic with me, and I was like, wow, man, I was just thinking, nobody gets a chance to do these things often because if it weren't for him, I'd never been a songwriter in the first place. It was listening to his music that made me want to do what he was doing. And then to have him singing my song with me on stage was like thrill, you know, like high thrill. I don't think you can really beat that to any degree, really.
It's so incredible. It's an incredible moment. And there's a lot of support shown there from him. Yeah. And then there's been support in other ways that's come along with management as well.
Yeah, so I came across a guy called Adam O'Sullivan first. He's running a bar in Cambridge called the 66. He owns it. It's a whole branding thing he's doing. It's really admirable because he's on his own, basically. And I was persuaded him to be my manager for ages because he used to work in the industry. He used to be a booking agent and a DJ. And for ages, I was saying to him, take me on. I need a manager. I need somebody. Cause I need a third brain. And he goes, there was one day he made a phone call to get me this gig in North London somewhere. And I couldn't, because the train strikes at the time, he got me an Uber ordered there and back. And he just put the phone down, he looked at me and went, Max, you feck. He goes, I am your manager. And I went, you said it, not me. And we met Sally in Margate. And we talked to Sally. She took on Wes King recently. He was a fantastic songwriter. And Sally she didn't really want to get into management, I don't think. It's the same kind of story for her. She was PR, and she's a fantastic PR. I released a single with her, and she smashed it, you know. But yeah, her and Adam teamed up, so I've got the two of the best managers I could really find, you know. And they're both just so fucking good at what they're doing. I don't have to think about anything now. I just have to get up, write songs. That's all I'm expected to do, instead of like expecting to do all the networking and all the emails. I can just sit back and do all the drinking and all the writing now. So.
Well, with all this great support around you now, got a bit more time to write songs, a bit more coming out lately.
Yeah, I've wrote a whole new album's worth at least, a new album of songs that's ready to go and record. So I should start doing them in 2 weeks from now. Whenever this comes out, it was 2 weeks from this day. And I'm excited about it. Like there's a bit more, it's slightly a bit more mature in a way because of the things I've experienced. But I think it's also reverted back to a fun side of myself where I don't have to be so serious as well. So yeah, it's exciting. Yeah.
Well, Max, I'm excited to hear it. And I'm excited as well to hear your
song
you've been playing as well. Well, hopefully I'll get a first listen of the song you're about to play for us in a bit.
It's the next song I'm going to play. Actually, I've always wanted to do a version of a song I've already released called "Never Coming Home," but I've always wanted to do like this bougie version on the electric. So I know you also as well. I just want to say this: I love you, Charles Bueller. It's for you.
Well, Max, I cannot wait to hear it. So go get yourself ready.
Yeah.
Thanks so much again for chatting to us.
Thanks for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
Time.
Now you're in for something very special. Max, go get yourself ready because he's going to play for us his song "Never Coming Home." Hope you enjoy.
I've been running through the cities, trying to make a friend. I've been running down the corridors with too much time at hand.